I don't care if I die. I will beat this guy to the finish line. I have to get to this. I have to achieve this. And I think that's been a big contribution to my sporting career and just in general. I can get very stuck on some things and kind of sometimes forget about everything else. I am going to beat this guy. So currently, Thomas, what are you doing for a living? So I run around, I fly in planes, I look tired most of the time, and I drink a lot of Red Bull. It's not something that I saw myself doing. My job, I worked as a construction foreman at Robex Housing for about 4 years. And they were actually one of my first sponsors. It gave me the work bucky, like, hey, Thomas, drive down to Durban, go do your crazy race. They also supported me getting over to the World Champs event in 2014, 2015. 2016, end of 2016, I decided to take the leap and just quit my day job and see if I put 100% of my effort into obstacle racing, how good can I be? So that's currently still the mission. 2 years later, professional obstacle racing athlete, blessed to be able to just put all my time and effort and focus into it and just try and catch Albin or even Atkins for that sake. This bridge, funny story, is actually just one of the coolest spots in Harties. A lot of people hang out here, but for me it's a bit more of a, I've got a lot of stories to it, but usually we stayed after school, me and myself, my mates, up until about 5 in the afternoon waiting for my mum to come pick us up. And if we wanted to get home early, we usually catch a lift with someone close to where the railway bridge starts, and we'll take our backpacks or school bags and we'll hike over the bridge, and then there's this mountain at the back. Those of you who did the Redstone Warriors, the first one, you'll know that suffering hill, the concrete climb at the start of it. It's a bad hill. So, but usually we take our school bags and we'll go over the mountain. That'll be our shortcut home if we want to get some adventure in before homework. My international experience with OCR, man, that's unreal. I think there's places I've been to and things I've seen and stuff I've experienced that in my life I would never have imagined myself doing that with the means of obstacle racing. We've been to some places like, we had Ohio for 2 years, we had Canada for 2 years, now we're having London, and we've been over for World's Toughest Mudder, the 24-hour enduro we did in Georgia.
To give you an idea of how cold it is, check out my wetsuit. It is frozen solid. Check this out.
It's a bit surreal to me some days, thinking that this is a professional sport, this is what I do for a living, and it sounds really idyllic from an outside perspective. Oh, it's so nice, Thomas just trains in the morning, he's on the couch the whole day and he gets to travel the world, but it's really not the case. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication to be a professional athlete. So in terms of international races, there's a couple that's really big in my mind, like memorable memories, but I think the one that stands out most is the first year of OCR World Championships that we did in Ohio. The feeling that I had and the motivational drive that I had as someone coming from a small town almost, being not really anyone iconic and going to this world stage. There was something about the opportunity that I had to possibly be the best in the world at something. I know it was a long shot almost, and Albin just killed us from there, but just that opportunity that in your mind, you're towing that start line, and if that gun goes off, you have opportunity to be the best in the world at something. And that was just mind-blowing to me. Until this day, I'm gunning for it. It's getting harder and harder, but I'm not going to give up soon. The next generation of obstacle racers are going to be badass. They are going to kick some serious butt. Currently there's a list of about 5 to 6 names, who I'm not going to mention, of local guys that I think is going to be really good. So for the local South African scene of obstacle racing, we have a bright future. Albin, watch your back, boy. A very good example of this would be the event we had down in KZN with Adventure Optical Training and Extend Events, where they had the 100-meter monkey bar, which you can do repetitively. And I got to about 306 meters, which is quite impressive in the bigger scene of things. But there was a 7-year-old kid, that got to 527 meters. It blows my mind, and it just opens this realm of possibility for the next generation of obstacle races. So there's something else in life, that there's always people telling you that when this happens, it shifts your perception on life. And I always thought, yeah, whatever. And it's currently happening. There's a mini beast mode loading. So it's like, that's gonna be amazing. After the first week they have no sleep, will probably not be that amazing. But really stoked.